Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. How are we all doing today? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a Rissand in my lap, if you can't tell by the tail flopping around here. I went downstairs to fill up my water and I like scritched him because he was sitting on the one we have like a table in our kitchen. It's not the one that we eat on, although I say this and they get on the table we eat on, and particularly Sam. But this one is like underneath the window and they like to sit on the table and look out the window. And so he was sitting there and I went I like gave him a little scritch before I came up here and he jumped down and bolted up the stairs ahead of me, and then he ran and he was like sitting in the door of my room like looking at me waiting for me to come in, and then I sat down and he like ran over and like jumped on my lap. So apparently Rissanda's wanting some attention today. Are you gonna be here and help us villager hunt today? But how's everybody doing? Petal, welcome in. You are dealing with a headache today. I feel that. I kind of have a headache as well. I slept fine. I just woke up at 4. So I'm very, very low energy and just kind of like feeling a little bit blah. To be perfectly honest. Speckle, welcome in. You're still at breakfast. We'll be home soon. Good. I hope breakfast is good. I'm glad everything went well with Hentaya. And Peachy, welcome in. How are you? And I think a not family friendly affirmation is a great way to start today. 100%. All right, Rissand, this is gonna make a noise. I'm not gonna like swish it around a whole lot because I don't want to freak him out too much. What do you think, Reese? Oh, this is a good one. We like this one. I am a sparkling badass fucking unicorn. Our not family friendly affirmation to start off stream, to start off the week, is a reminder that I am a sparkling badass fucking unicorn. So I hope that I hope that at least makes everybody chuckle a little bit, because that one is kind of an amusing one. But how is everybody? How was your weekends? Our weekend, it was a busy weekend. It was such a busy weekend. And I am really feeling it a lot today. So I'm very low energy and just kind of feeling a little bit down. So like just not the best mental health day either. And part of it I know is because well, Awen too. Awen and I were both awake at like 4 this morning. Um, and I don't really have a good reason for why. I mean, I hurt, but I woke up and I was just like wide awake. And so I just got up. Tried to go back to sleep a little bit. It wasn't happening. So I just got out of bed. So I have been up for a very long time. But it was a very busy weekend. Friday was a very long day. It was probably a good thing that I did not stream on Friday, because Pwen got home from school. We shaved his legs and his armpits, and then his warm-up started at 3:30 and we didn't leave until 9. It was a very long afternoon. You just pulled into the driveway, so you'll pop back in when you're at your computer. All right, sounds good. We love you too, Speckle. We love you too, Hentaya. So yeah, it was a very long day at a swim meet. But Pwen swam great. He swam the best he swam all season. He dropped time in all of his events. So he swam really well. We were proud of him for how well he swam. And then Saturday was finals, so we had to go back for that. And we were there. That one wasn't as long of a day, but it's still long. It's all still very long. And then yesterday, Pwen had rehearsal for his honors band. And then also on Saturday so my cousin, who really is like a sister to me, her son is getting married in April, and they were having a bridal shower. And my aunt flew up from Florida for the bridal shower. I wasn't able to go because it was leagues for Pwen, so I didn't get to go to the bridal shower, but we all kind of got together yesterday for dinner. at my other cousin's house. So we did that, and I think that is kind of what's got me feeling a little bit blah. BK, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. And I think it's so my aunt and uncle were always like a second set of parents to me, and I think my aunt has some like dementia starting to set in, which is affecting her personality. And it just makes me sad because I go to these family gatherings expecting the aunt that I've always known, but that's not who I get. And we just kind of don't feel like we're a part of the family when it's like this. And it's just a little bit it's kind of rough. And I was saying to Awen on the way home that like because we had always been really close and my aunt had always kind of been like a second mom to me, I really expected her to have been a lot more supportive and empathetic when my mom passed, but she really wasn't. And I've just kind of felt very alone with that grief. And even though it's been like almost 4 years now since my mom has passed, I still feel kind of alone with that grief. And so I think I go to these things with my aunt and I'm like wanting the aunt that I've always known, and that isn't the aunt that I'm getting anymore. And I just leave kind of feeling sad and disappointed. That being said, my cousins and I, we have a good relationship. And when we had like at Christmas, when we just had like the cousins gathering and everyone came over to our house, it was a completely different vibe, like a completely different atmosphere. Like everyone was involved, everyone was like talking to each other. There wasn't like, I don't know, it was a completely different vibe, completely different feeling, and it just kind of makes me feel bummed, I guess. So that's kind of like trickled over a little bit into today. But it's good. It's all okay. We're gonna villager hunt today. Um we're gonna look for Wolfgang again because we weren't able to get him last time. And I really feel like with the island that all of our terraforming and stuff is done, and I feel like the majority of the decorating of the island is done. There's just like I think some small things that I still want to have happen, and I still need to finish decorating my house as well. Like that still needs to happen. Um but I want to focus a lot on getting the villagers that we want. We still have 3 more villagers that we want to have on the island. Um so and those are Wolfgang, Azalea, and Agnes. And so Wolfgang is going to be the focus today. We're going to have like a Wolfgang or bust villager hunt, and hopefully it doesn't turn into like ever. I'm hoping we can find him before Awen has her surgery next week. Because Awen will be having her hip surgery next Wednesday or next Tuesday, and that is obviously going to impact streaming. So I don't know how long I'll be off from streaming, but we'll just have to play it by ear and see how she is doing and how her recovery is doing. But so I'm hoping we can find Wolfgang before then. Air! Oh my goodness! Welcome in! Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping in and for being here. You did. You've made it. You made it. We're just getting started too. I'm so glad that you did too. So Air is another one of our Sims 2 legacy Yahoo group people that we've known for like 20 plus years. So that's another one of our group. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you were able to like hop in and make it. And Jack, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Why don't we get started here in Animal Crossing, and we'll obviously oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. We're villager hunting today. So we've got lots of time to be chatty. So we'll get that started. And I think should we do a little prediction to see if we will find Wolfgang today? We'll just, yeah. We'll do a 2-minute prediction. So if you think that we will find Wolfgang today, go ahead and get your prediction in. Um, there's a couple things I want to do before we start hunting, like our daily stuff, but also because I knew I wanted to hunt this week. Bye, Reese. Um, I didn't buy a lot of turnips from Daisy May. I just bought a few because I want to make, there's this barrel that is like super duper cute, and I want to make the barrel. And so I bought some turnips, but I was having a hard time making it, and then I had to Google what it is. So we'll get it figured out. Cody, welcome in. Thank you so much for that Prime sub and for 18 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. There's so many people you can give a Prime sub to, and you chose to give it to me, and so I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. It's so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. I hope kiddos and everything are doing well with school, and I hope, I don't know if you've been doing early access for the new WoW expansion. I hope you're enjoying that. It's just really good to see you. It's been a bad day, so you're looking forward to making it a better one by watching this. I hope we can make it a better day, Jack, and I'm really sorry to hear that it has been a bad day. Sending you lots of love over to you for that. You don't think we will because it's just how villager hunts have typically gone. Yeah, but you voted with the underdog. Oh my goodness! Y'all just started a hype train. What are you doing? What are you doing? VK, thank you so much for that 31-month resub. Thank you for that. My longest subscriber that I did not know in real life before starting to stream. BK will always have that special place, but thank you so much for that resub and for giving me your Prime. Again, so many options of people you can give that Prime to, so thank you for choosing to give it to me. Thank you for being here for 31 months, for supporting someone that you was a total stranger when you walked in. Oh my gosh. Speckle! Y'all are causing chaos on a Monday. Thank you for the 100 biddies and contributing to the hype train chaos. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think we probably won't find him too, but you know, we can hope. Still on mobile because apparently a cat, ew. Gross, I'm sorry. That's not how you want to be having your day. Cody, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Thank you for that love. Thank you for that support. I really appreciate it. I hope you feel pretty today too. I feel kind of blah today, but I'm here with you lovely folks, and that makes me feel so much. Hell, what are you doing? What is this? Thank you, Petal, for the 5 gifted subs. Gifting those subs to Kane, Mario Lover, Woozy, Paige, and Tanita. Thank you so much for that and that generosity. What are y'all doing? You guys woke up and chose chaos today. I'm so sorry that the cat puked on your bed. That really sucks. That's not great. I know, right? Petal's swooping in like Oprah. You get a sub, and you get a sub, and you get a sub. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for that. I appreciate it. Wait, is a level 3 hype train? How, wait, no. No. We don't need to be chaotic this morning. We don't need to be doing this. But thank you so much for that generosity and that support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You feel like craps. You wanted to make other people feel good. I understand that. I do the same thing. When I'm like having one of those days, I'm like, if I can just make someone else feel better. And I'm sorry you feel like crap. I know you said you have a headache. Is it just the headache, or is there more going on? And only share if you want to, obviously, because you're never ever any obligation to share. But yeah, it feels like that kind of day. And the sun is shining. I shouldn't feel crummy when the sun is shining, but the sun is shining. So, yeah, okay. So villager hunting today. Looking for Wolfgang. We need to put the plot down. I want to make the turnip barrel thing and then get our DIYs and stuff before we get started. Headache and slightly nauseated. I was not nauseous last night too. What's today's announcement? The hotel isn't. Oh, we have a campsite villager today? Ooh. We have a visitor staying at our campsite. Let's go see. We'll have to go see who it is. We also need to see who our hotel villagers are so that we can put those on with the bingo card stuff. I don't have the bingo set up just yet, but we will get that set up in just a moment. Oh my god, if it was Wolfgang, I would be like, yes, we'll take it. You're allowed to go on walks now. The discs between your vertebrae are mostly back, so you've gotten sunshine, touch, grass, and walk with doggos. That is fantastic news, Cody. I know that when I'm able to get sunshine, it just makes me just in general feel better. I know we're doing one. Well, oh, we can't do two, can we? Well, okay, I didn't know there was gonna be a campsite villager when I started the prediction for Wolfgang. I didn't know. Okay, what did we get? Bamboo shoots from Daisy. And an essay set. Actually, that's not true. The game is trolling us. 100%. Okay. So apparently for this, you have to have like 30 exactly. Otherwise, you can't craft this item. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. You get to go to aqua aerobics too. You get a special pass into the seniors time at the community pool. That's awesome. That will be a lot of fun. And that's like good for you too. Like it's so like easy on the joints and everything. So I ended up with like more turnips than I wanted because I thought then when it said 30, I thought maybe it was like 30 like this. It wasn't 30 like this. So actually I think I'll just make all of them. So forgive me while I boringly stack this. Speckle? What are you doing? Thank you so much for gifting Air that sub though. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support, your generosity. That is so very never expected, but it is always appreciated. Thank you for that. And thank you all for this hype train. Y'all woke up and chose chaos on a Monday. Air did need a sub. Thank you so much for that. You did. Oh, yeah, because you don't like want a gift. Actually, hold on. Let's give Lolly a gift since she's right here. It can't be too intense since they send you to seniors class, but you're excited to make friends, excited to make seniors and all that experience pour into me. Yeah, I don't blame you. I want to make friends too. Ooh, I got a thing. You're clueless about Twitter. Well, we'll help you out, Air. We'll help you out. Finish putting things away. You took snacks and crochet to the hospital with you. Good. I'm glad that all went well too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm like I want to be able to make friends too. Aitwin and we're looking for, so this Wednesday is our second, we'll be doing our second D&D run at the gaming lounge here in town. We're gonna finish the one shot that we started last week. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to maybe being able to do that regularly. Payne, thank you so much for the lurk. How are you? Well, you're lurking, so you don't have to answer, but it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. You've gotten out of the habit of avoiding the T word during your streams, and then you get reminded, and you're like, I miss Cody. I know. I'm glad to see you, Cody. Okay, so have you been doing early access stuff for the expansion, and how are you liking it? Because I know that is all happening. Ben with the understandable, totally understandable. We completely understand that real life happens, and whenever you can make it, we're really glad that you're here. And we really appreciate it. And thank you guys once again for that hype train. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all that support. Thank you so much. You all are being so kind today. Thank you, thank you. All your friends are max level and you're like 82, so like an hour. Got it. Got it. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's such a cute DIY, and I definitely have places that I want to use it. There's a DIY for a stack of them too, but I don't have that DIY. It's this. It's the Senmizuki barrel, and it takes 30 turnips, but apparently you have to have them stacked in stacks of 30 to actually be able to craft it. Anyway, it's very cute. There's a DIY to make a stack of them. So I bought turnips specifically for this because I knew that I wouldn't be able to, because we were going to villager hunt, and so my turnips would probably go bad. So let's just make 10 of these. And then put them all in my inventory because this is a lot. We don't want all these. Let's clear the inventory. Let's do all of the things. And get it sorted. It's pretty though. Harder. The new area looks like Pandaria. That's cool. I've just Dougal, not Google. He's been he hit 90 on Saturday, I think. So he's been keeping me filled in. Oh, Avatar. Got it. Sorry. Brain wasn't braining there. Okay, yeah. I'm not super familiar with Avatar. You found Bob with your first... Well, that's lucky. Are you gonna... Can we have some of those vibes? Too, perhaps? Okay, I need Nook Miles tickets as well. Oh wait, Blue Bear is here. Blue Bear! Okay, come on in, Blue Bear. Come in. You love the Avatar movies. You've seen every single one of them. You saw the most one pretty recently in 3D IMAX. I think I saw the first one ages ago when it came out. But I haven't seen any of them since. I don't remember having strong feelings about it one way or another. You're having coffee after your walk with your doggos. That sounds good. Okay, let's move 100 over. I don't know if we'll make it to 100 islands today, but one can dream, right? The visuals in the second one. I know it was really... I remember it being really pretty. But I don't really remember much beyond that. It's beautiful, yeah. Nope, goodbye. You said something about a vampire. I didn't actually read what she said. But that's cool. I'm glad that the world is pretty, because I feel like when the world is nice, it makes all of it, like, just feel better. So I'm glad that that's all really good. Okay. Let's put this away. All right, I want to find our DIYs. We need to get our plot put down. We need to see who is in our hotel. And then we can start hunting. So let's go. Oh, I kind of added a little bit here to the beach. Well, Colton is in our hotel because he's right there. Oh, I kind of made a boardwalk, but I don't know if I like it. So I did kind of try to make a boardwalk. Okay, you missed all of chat, so scrolling up to read you on mobile and just clicking voice. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hubby and you did a marathon before you went to watch the last one when it came out, so altogether the story is good. Individually, you find the plot a bit meh. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, let's see who's in our hotel, and I'll work on getting our bingo card made. Okay, start a new hunt. We're gonna say Wolfgang or bust. This may be a bold statement, but we are going for Wolfgang. Okay, and our villagers are Jeremiah, Blue Bear, B, Julian, Sherb. I need to remember the order that we got them in. Ione. That's 6. Huck. I almost forgot about Huck. And Lolly. Is that all of them? Yes, that's all of them. Okay, let's see who is in our hotel. So we can check those off. If Wolfgang is in our hotel, we're time traveling. Wait. I have empty rooms. Huh. I didn't realize you could have empty rooms. Okay, Curly. Colton. Barbara. This is... Okay, Caroline. That's Deidre. Deidre's visiting my island. I love her. She's my birthday twin. And Marlo, our little gangster hamster. Okay. Okay. The hunt is created, so if you would like to get a bingo card... No, I have not checked the campsite yet. Ooh, I probably, though, should add that person, too, because we won't find the campsite villager. Either. But I just made the hunt. Can I might be able to edit it. Yeah, I can edit it. Hubby says the sun up north is fake. Maybe that's why it doesn't work. It feels fake sometimes. It does. It's cold today. But the sun is out. If you are able to, I would love for you to track the hunt. I would appreciate it. Let me go check the campsite so we can see who there. It is so cold. It's supposed to get warmer this week, though. In theory, it's supposed to get warmer. We'll see if it actually is. Anyway, so I made this little boardwalk area, but I don't know if I like it. The verdict is still out on if I like the boardwalk. Yeah, it looked like it was kind of supposed to steadily get warmer as the week progressed this week. And then I think we're getting another false spring. Okay, Bam is not there. I want to see if I can find who's crafting too. Ione is not crafting. Okay, let's go up here. Ooh, we have no more purple mums. Oh, there's Ione. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Okay, let's see who's in our campsite. All right, y'all. I'm gonna... This game is super cute. And the village, yeah, it's such a warm, cozy game. I love it. You're back inside in warm PJs, blanket on, heater on, but I'm so sorry you're sick. Okay, I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna just look at chat, and y'all are gonna tell me. I'm gonna watch your reactions to who it is. Okay, so I'm not looking. I'm just looking at chat. 2 days ago, it got to 50 degrees, and the next day, bam, 90. No, climate change isn't real at all. Okay, what are we thinking about who's in this campsite? I'm not looking. Oh, what does oh mean? You love her. Okay, so it's a good one. Okay, let's look and see. Oh, it's Mint. Okay, Mint is cute, but not blue. Also, we already have a squirrel. What in the neon, but it's adorable. Yeah, this is Mint. She's very cute. Okay, maybe this bodes well for our villager hunt. Actually, let me do this. Let me get this up. So that's who we're looking for. That's Wolfgang. Oh yeah, Ione. I'll show you Ione. We'll talk to Ione. Oh, CJ's here. Cool. This is Ione. She is my spirit villager. She is a little gamer. She knits, she reads, she is my spirit villager. Like 100% my spirit villager. I love her so much. Okay, and now I am I'm getting my bingo card ready here too. And I can show you all my bingo cards. So if you want to make a bingo card, Um, this is just something that we do for fun. Um, when we're villager hunting, it makes it so that chat can interact as well and kind of has like an interest in like who we're hunting for. Because villager hunting can be a little bit redundant and repetitive. And so this is just something for fun. So when we go and visit a mystery island, there'll be a villager there, and you can look at your bingo card and see if the bingo card, if you have the villager on your bingo card, and the website will track all of our villagers, and so we'll track all of the villagers. You'll be able to see it and keep track of who you've got. First run has Kurlos. Probably low. I'm suspecting. I think that Kurlos might now be in my void. Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. So Kurlos could end up in my void. Second roll has, oh yeah, re-roll that one. We don't want 5 cats. Okay, let me get my bingo card. Okay, this is my bingo card. This is who I've got. So some cuties, some less than cuties on there. So that's my card. Oh, Cody has redeemed a not family friendly affirmation. Okay, we will do another not family friendly affirmation. Okay, so we'll talk about the void. Remind me to talk about the void. Let's do a not family friendly affirmation for Cody. Just be yourself. If people don't like it, well, fuck them. Just be yourself. And if people don't like it, fuck them. I feel like this is like such a good mantra right now. So we love that. That is, yes. Yes. Your Twitch was saying you can't, so you picked. I won't ignore it. We're not gonna ignore it. We like not family friendly affirmations. And Twitch mobile does suck. It really does. Okay, I want to find my crafty villager. And then we'll go on from there. Ooh, it could be Julian. Are so good. You're thinking of, yeah, the snarky stickers. They're fun. We do love them. You feel like we don't exist to make life comfortable for the rest if that makes you a yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I am checking out your super cozy crescent moon chair. Do you see one? I put one outside your house. I had it custom engineered to match every curve of my body. Yes! It's like a cloud hugging my butt. Oh, Julian, you are indeed the queen. Julian is in fact the queen. Right? I know. I love him. We do love the queen. We do. Okay, is it Jeremiah? Maybe it's Jeremiah crafting. Yes. Oh, if the not family friendly affirmation didn't make you smile, hopefully Julian did. Okay, what are you making? Potato Gillette. Sure. Thanks, Jeremiah. Okay, now let me find my bottle, and then we'll be good to get going here. We will run the beaches for DIYs, because there's still DIYs that I want, that I don't have yet. Don't mind me scrolling all the way up. Okay. I don't know how appetizing that looks, but here we go. Trying to think if like I did anything else productive. I don't think I did. So we'll I'll find my bottle and then we'll get going here. Yeah, I think all I did was do the boardwalk. And I'm not sure, I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about the boardwalk. I don't know. What did you think about the boardwalk, chat? There it is. Thank you for the lurk and the biddy, Cody. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope your lurk is good. Savory bread. That doesn't look too bad. Ooh, we can see what our turnip prices are, and then we'll go. What are our... Oh, look! There's a little thing of tulips outside the crooklings. There's Bam. Oh, we can give Bam a present, too, because I do have a present to give to Bam. Alright, what are your turnip prices? 88 bells. Okay. I don't know why I'm asking for turnip prices. Because it's not like it's gonna matter. An elephant slide. I will shop later. You gotta get some plant seeds out of your long-haired... Oh no! Okay, I got a present for you, Bam. And then we're gonna villager hunt. I hope that that goes smoothly. That's not... Oh, that's a nightmare. An oversized sweat dress. Do I even want to know what this is? What does this look like? Oh. I don't think so. But thanks anyway, Bam. We won't really... You know, it's not going to bring me a lot of money, but I'm just going to sell these two things. I have to donate the ladybug still. Just because I don't want to carry them around with me. This is going to give me, like, no money at all, but I don't care. 650 bells. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care, you guys. We're gonna go find Wolfgang today. Oh, we've got to get the plot. I almost ran right to the airport to go fly, and we don't even have the plot put down. So we should probably go talk to Tom Nook about that before we actually take off. Okay, let's put our ladder down, though. I don't want that with us. Hi, Sherb. I kind of want his basket. Like, isn't that basket so cute? I kind of want it. Okay, Tom. This is our last plot that we have to put down. Let's sell some land. And then we just have to get Bee and Huck to leave. Okay, and then once we get started, we'll talk about the void too. I kind of have a better concept of the void now, because so Rochella, who it's her website that we're using for the villager hunting. Her husband developed it specifically for villager hunting, and she was looking for Lily. I didn't really want to pick those up. Let's put that back down. She was looking for Lily, and she went to like 1,600 plus islands looking for Lily. And she had narrowed it down. No, that's not where I want it. So she knew, she was pretty certain she knew who was in her void. So that gave me a little bit of a better understanding of how the void works. So we will talk about that. Okay, I think this might be it. Yes, this is where we want this. Okay. So yeah, so that kind of helped me understand like the void a little bit better. So we will talk about the void as we begin our hunting extravaganza. So basically, the way that it works apparently is there are 4 villagers that go into this queue to autofill on your island, right? So for those of you who aren't familiar with Animal Crossing, um if like you can go to these so you get like plots that you can put down for different villagers to move into, and there's lists of these villagers, and you put the plot down. You can go visit these mystery islands using these things called Nook Miles tickets, and you go to the mystery islands and there's an animal on the island, a villager on the island. You can either take it or you can leave it and move on. If you don't take any of those villagers and you move to the next day in the game, which is like the next day in real life, that plot that you had put down will autofill with a villager. And there are 4 villagers basically that are in this auto queue, this queue that tells you that could potentially draw from. And if a villager is in that queue of 4, you will never see them on a mystery island. So you can't get them to invite them to your island, is basically how that works. And from watching Rochella try to find Lily, who turned out, yeah, Elvis is the first ticket. So it turned out that Lily was actually in her queue, and she had it narrowed down that she knew who the 4 villagers were in her queue based on the villagers that she had seen while she was hunting. And then also, if the theory is if there's a villager in your hotel, they are not in your queue or the void. And you won't see them on a mystery island. And if they come to your campsite, they're not in your queue or your void. And you won't see them on a mystery island either. So between the villagers that were in her hotel and villagers that she had seen on the island, she knew who was and was not in her void. And it turned out Lily was in her void. Now, if you visit your friends' islands and they kick villagers off, the villagers they kick off will go into your queue to autofill on your island. If not, it's just, I don't want visitors. That's not what I want to do. If not, it's just random. So so for example, I had visited Speckle, and I don't think I've autofilled since I visited you, so I don't know that any of your villagers would have gone into my queue right now. But if, say, we autofilled this plot, one of my autofill villagers takes the plot, then one of the villagers that Speckle had potentially kicked off her island could potentially go into my queue. So, like, Kurlos could end up in my queue. I know it's kind of confusing. I don't know if any of that makes any sense, but that's a real quick explanation of the queue or the void. So I know Agnes is not in mine because I've seen her in my hotel. But she's the only one I've seen in my hotel. It sort of makes sense. You've had villagers from... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, this is a squirrel. Is this... I don't know this squirrel. Callie, maybe? Sally. Close. It's Sally. Okay, I know you're a sturgeon, but I cannot catch the sturgeons while I'm live. It just doesn't work. Sort of makes sense. You've had villagers... Yeah, exactly. So likewise, the villagers that I've kicked out could potentially end up in your autofill queue. Because I visited your island and you visited my island. Also, too, if you've gone to like anybody's island, like to say to sell turnips, like their villagers can end up in yours too. So it's kind of crazy. But anyway, so long story short, with Rochelle's quest to get Lily, Lily was in fact in her queue. And so she did get Lily on her island, but she had to autofill to do it. After like, I think it was like 1,630 tickets or something like that. Yes. There's only one person each island flight, and you have to come back and have this stupidly long conversation with these dodos before you can go to the next island. So villager hunting can be very monotonous and tedious, but it's fun to do on stream with Bingo. It's not fun to do by yourself. But it is fun stream content. Especially when Bingo is involved. That's Bruce! Oh, he was a potential, one of my cranky potential villagers. But we took Bam as a deer. It's Bruce! We did a vacation home for him too. Butch. Yeah, you wanted Butch. You wanted the dog. This is Bruce. But he was he was one that I was thinking for a cranky, but we have Bam as our deer. So we're not gonna take Bruce. I liked Bruce too. I wouldn't be mad about Bruce. It's boring after a while, and it can get boring even on stream if chat isn't. Yeah, Bingo does help. Honestly, and I've been in a couple of streams of people who were villager hunting without Bingo, and it is, I think it's the Bingo part, right? That makes it worth doing. Oh, I'm looking for, so these little bottles, yes, that was ticket 3, can wash up on the shore with DIYs in them. So like recipes of items that you can make. And sometimes on the mystery islands, there will be one on the beach. So I'm running around looking for those. Because by collecting the DIYs, you can make items to decorate your house and to decorate your island. So you want to get as many of them as you can. And there's a lot of them. Yes, exactly. Like the one I picked up before I was island hopping. And sometimes they can have recipes for food in them. Yeah, they're a message in a bottle. Speckle has a command for it on her channel. Oh, it's a bird. It's Phil. That is Phil. Yeah, like this. Like this little bottle. And then I can look at it. This is from Limburg. A bonsai shelf. Do I have that? Oh, this is a new one. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So that's Phil. We don't need to talk to him. I don't have anybody on my bingo yet. Which, I mean, this is only the 4th island, so I suppose it checks out. The last hunt, you got like a bunch, like right off the bat. Yeah, the last time when I was hunting for Wolfgang, um, we were hunting for Wolfgang. It was great. And I had said when we were hunting for Wolfgang that if we found Lolly, who is a cat, and according to the bingo site that we're using, they have a global statistics where it keeps track of like how many times each villager has been found, like by everybody using the site. Lolly is one of the villagers I wanted, and Lolly is also the least encountered villager according to this site. So I had said, if we find Lolly, we'll take Lolly. Oh, it's that Biff. I think that's Biff. Um, and so I was like, yeah, it's Biff. Um, so I was like, okay, but if we find Lolly, we'll take Lolly. Like I wanted Wolfgang, but because Lolly was such a rarely encountered villager, it was like we're gonna take her. So I so we hadn't found him. We'd been to like what, like 130 tickets or something like that. We'd gone to 130 islands so far, and Speckle had been was streaming, and I was gonna play some Animal Crossing while Speckle was streaming, and I was like, I want to go over to the Happy Home Paradise. Oh, people go crazy. Yeah, the person I was talking about who is looking for Lily, who's this frog, she went to 1,600 plus islands looking for this one. That one was oh shoot. No, Biff. That was Biff. We just found Biff. It was Biff. Um so Speckle was streaming and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play and just do some decorating while Speckle is streaming. Meant to go to the Happy Home Paradise Island to check out because there was something that I thought that they had there that I wanted to buy. I wanted to get for my it was, did you get Biff? That one, number 5 was Biff. Okay. You're not doing a poor job. I just didn't talk to Phil, which kind of threw the rhythm off. Also you don't feel well. So, understandable. So anyway, so Speckle's streaming. I'm like, I'm gonna go over to my work island because there's this thing that I want to get to use to decorate. Not paying attention, just clicking through stuff. I accidentally go to a mystery island. And I was like, well, crap. Oh, Lord. Is this Tabby? Yeah, this is Tabby. This one's kind of scary. It's kind of a scary cat. So anyway, so I'm like, all right, we'll go. So I accidentally go to the mystery island and I was like, ah, crap. Because we'd been hunting on stream. I hadn't planned on going to the mystery island on my own. And I was like, well, I'm here. I might as well see who's on the island. And I go up and I look and it's Lolly. And I was like, I can't not take her. Like, I can't not. So the last hunt ended on an accident because I accidentally went to a mystery island and found Lolly. So that's how Lolly came to be on the island instead of Wolfgang. But this time we're definitely going for Wolfgang. No doubt about it. Wolfgang it's gonna be. We're gonna find him. Do you remember what cats you had? I don't think I have any cats on mine. Oh, I do. I have Felicity on mine. Okay, there is an ad that's going to play in a couple of minutes here. So when that ad plays, we're going to take a self-care break. So I'll take a break. Everyone else get up, move around, stretch, take care of yourself, do things that you need to do. And then when the ad break is over, we'll resume our villager hunting. Oh, this one is a pink one. It's Tipper? I think this is Tipper. Current card has Anka. Okay. Yeah, this is Tipper. I have Norma on my card. Wrong cow for my card. We have any nope. No DIYs. You have Coach. I don't really like Coach. I don't really like the bulls. And apparently, according to like for like island generating, like bulls and cows are technically separate species. So like they don't, like when it rolls, it'll roll a bull or a cow. You don't get like the selection of both. Okay, I think we can get one more in before the ad plays. So let's see if we can do it. Still depend on how much these guys babble. I think we can do it. If we can't, we'll pause it when we get there. Okay, no worries. Definitely get more cold meds. Okay, I think we're just gonna make it. Okay, who is it? Oh, it's Bo. Oh, he's sweet. Ooh, and a DIY. A pair bed. I already know that one. Okay, it was Bo. So this is our last island that we'll go to before the ad break. Those ads are gonna play. I know, I love Bo too. I love all of the deer. There is not a bad deer. Not a one. All right, we're gonna take a little self-care break. When we come back, we'll continue our villager hunt and our bingo. So engage in some self-care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And we will be back in a few minutes. All right. I am back. Thank you all for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right. We have gone to a whole whopping 8 islands so far. We need to get moving a little bit here. I just realized too that like my time in game is like 10 minutes off of real life time. I don't know what I did and how it ended up like that. I must have done something to I must have adjusted the time for some reason. I don't remember why, but clearly I did. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but it'll all be fine. It's all good. But anyway, based on what we've kind of figured out from the Q, the void theories, I know Agnes is not in my void for a fact because she's been at my hotel. I think Azalea's been to my hotel too, now that I'm thinking about it. This is Julia. But I haven't seen Wolfgang in any of these locations. So we're gonna be hopeful and optimistic that Wolfgang is out here waiting for me to find him. I do think I saw Azalea. Or maybe I'm just thinking I saw her when I was like on my Switch Lite. But I feel like she was on my Oh, sorry. Julia. It was Julia. Sorry, I should have asked if you were back. I apologize. I can add her. Oh, you got her. Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry about that. That was the only one. That was the only one that you missed. Was that one, so. I don't have very many cuties on my bingo card as I'm looking at this. I have Norma. Winnie's okay. Lily. Um, Dottie is okay. Rold is okay. Felicity's okay. Dom is okay. And Freckles. Everyone else is kind of, I have 2 eagles. Ugh. Oh, I think that's Pico? Yeah, Pico. I feel like most of the cubs are really cute too. All of the deer, you cannot go wrong with a deer. Most of the cubs, I would say, are pretty good. Most of the dogs are pretty good. The ducks, most of the ducks are pretty good. And the wolves are all good too. I wish the monkeys were cuter. Right? I know. I think the only way I'd really take a monkey is if, like, I was doing a themed island and it fit with the theme. Like for example, I have, because like Awen and I were like making a list of villagers for Throne of Glass, and we actually have an eagle on the list for that because we couldn't not have an eagle. Like it fit too much. It fit too well. So that's like the only exception I would make. Ugh, this is a rhino. I think this is Spike. Yeah, this is Spike. Spike looks like he's seen some things. All right, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. All right. Let's go. This is island number 12. Oh, I didn't even look to... I don't think Spike is on my card. I should, like, whenever we encounter an icky one, I should check my bingo card because it's, like, the majority of who I have are icky ones. Oh, it's a blue penguin. I can't remember this one's name, though. Who are you? Frigga. Alright, this is Frigga. Not a cranky blue wolf. Give me a cranky blue wolf, please. Thank you. I mean, I haven't found very many DIYs either. I'm not so good at remembering villagers by appearance unless you've seen them multiple times. I feel like I've watched a lot of people villager hunting and it's just kind of like seeping into my brain now. Like when little Simsy did her like 2,130 tickets for Pietro, I watched a lot of those streams where she was villager hunting and she like, and so I think a lot of them just kind of have stuck in my head. Also because I have like ideas for other like island themes, I've been scrolling through a lot of villager lists recently, trying to make lists of like dreamies for like themed islands. So I've been looking at a lot of like villagers in general, and I think it's just like because I'm in such a Animal Crossing space right now, my brain is absorbing it like more than it normally would. But then I say this, but then there will definitely be villagers that will come across. I'll be like, I have no idea who this person is. Oh, Speckle. Isn't this is Judy, right? Yeah, it's Judy. Little pop diva. She is cute. She's on your list for a pinker pupil. A pinker pupil. Purple island for the future. Yeah, she would be a good one for that. Ooh, yay, a DIY. Wait, that's not the right one. She's very sparkly. A classic library wall. I know that one already. Boo. I still want a stack of books. Wait, no, I think I got that one. I think I went to a treasure island and got that one. There's still a couple that I'm looking for, like that I specifically want. And the whole reason that I'm looking for Wolfgang first, as opposed to Azalea or Agnes, is because the cranky villagers, the DIYs that they give you, or have the potential to give you, are better. That was like my determining factor of who I wanted to hunt for next was, okay, who has the best list of potential DIYs that they can give me? And that's who we're gonna look for. And the cranky villagers, they have a lot of really good DIYs. So that's why we're looking for Wolfgang. Oh, it's Money Island. I'm not gonna fuss with Money Island. We are not gonna fuss with it. Oh, it's Axel. Axel would be cute, but his mouth is weird. Like, that mouth, it just... I don't know about that. If it wasn't for that mouth, it is very much a shit-eating grin. You are so right about that. Axel and his shit-eating grin. Definitely the truth on that one. I wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. I like a lot of the elephants. It just didn't really work out. I had thought about Dizzy. Dizzy was on one of my lists for potential villagers. But I have Sherb and Jeremiah as my lazies. And Jeremiah doesn't ever get to leave because I built that little frog a whole freaking swamp. And Sherb is just Sherb. So I don't really want Sherb to leave. I mean, he could. Oh. I can't remember that one's name. But yeah, Sherb could, in theory, leave, but I don't want him to. Document stack. We already know that one. Okay. Who are you? I don't remember your name. Dell. This is Dell. Dell makes me think of like a hungry, hungry hippo. Like, I feel like Dell is plastic. Welcome back from the lurk, Cody. I hope you were able to get all of the stuff out of your dog's fur. Yeah, he kind of looks like a balloon. It's like the weird, like, cutouts by his... Oh, maybe he's a robot. It's like the weird cutouts along his jaw, like the squares, make me think of, like, hungry, hungry hippos or something. But he could be a robot gator. But he's not, like, because the other robots are, like, pretty silver. But I see where you're getting the robot from. Dell's two-tone physical appearance is reminiscent of a ship's brightly colored hull. His English and Japanese names both refer to famous battleships. Dell may be an abbreviation of Delaware, the name of multiple... But what does that have to do with an alligator? You have some spiky little weed seedlings you called mozotes. Your dog loves them, and you hadn't realized there was some in your backyard. She sees them, jumps into them. Outside, you generally... Oh. That's, yeah, that's not good. We have like similar things. Um, we call them sticky burrs, but they're like these little tiny like pod things that stick to fur. And when before we realized that the cats had managed to like find a way out, Sam had come in like covered in them, and we're like, where is he getting sticky burrs? Well, we found out where, but we had to cut him out of him. This is Snooty, covered in green. Oh, it's such a nightmare trying to get them out of their fur too. Yep. If you leave them, she gets dreads. Yeah, the same thing. We ended up, because Sam's fur is so long and fluffy, we had to cut them out of his fur. Like, we got some out, but we had to cut a lot out because there was just no pulling them out. Okay, that was Snooty. Well, this is from Azalea. We want to find you. She gave me a DIY for gold bars. Okay. Okay, we found a DIY from Azalea. So maybe she's gonna be out there for us one day. Not yet. She loves them and her face was shiny and happy with a huge smile, but her face was green. And you're like, no! No, no, no! We've had, so our cats, their latest thing has been, so Awen is having surgery next week, and she had gotten a new mattress, and because we're not sure if she's gonna be able to get up the stairs, we she brought her mattress downstairs, and we haven't gotten rid of it yet, because in case. Thank you for redeeming Tater Love Air. um but yeah, so she brought her old mattress downstairs thinking that if she can't get up the stairs, we can just make like a little bed for her downstairs and it'll be okay. So it's kind of like propped up against the wall right now. Well, the cats have been scaling it, and the last two nights I've come downstairs and it's propped like long ways up against the wall, and Sam has been laying on top of it. Up high. I think your sticky pods and your mozots are similar. Probably. Hubby came home from his walk with the other dogs, found you and helped you. If not, you'd still be peeling those pods. I'm glad he was able to help you and that you were able to get it done. Oh. Is that Lucha? I think that might be Lucha. It is really cute. He's just like up there, like, I'm the king of the world. Yeah, this is Lucia. Didn't you had him on your island, didn't you, Speckle? Was it Hobbiton that you had him? He was like your campsite villager, wasn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. With his weird, like, laced up back of his head. I have Robin. He's the burb I have on mine. Grabbing some food. Okay, Petal, sounds good. Get some food. Thankfully, your dog enjoys being brushed and pampered, so she just sat there all happy as you did the brushing and the peeling off. Yeah, Sam likes to be brushed too, but I kind of think that I may have to take him to be groomed as the weather is getting warmer because he's starting to shed, and he has so much hair. And we brush him, but like he's starting to get some mats. So I'm thinking we may need to take him to be groomed. A dog de-shedder. No, I haven't. We have like a one of those, like, I want to call it's like like the pokey brush that's like the little like fine little like metal teeth. That's what we use to brush him with. And we get a lot of hair out of him when we brush him, but it's still so much. He's such a little lion. He just has so much. Your cat sheds so much. Use the dog's de-shedder to brush the cat too, and I got rid. Oh, that's good. Might have to look into that. It's so much more with a shedder brush. Okay, I might have to look into that. Oh, it's a butt cheeks. What butt cheeks are you? Pee-wee. It's Pee-wee butt cheeks. The number of quotes that are there relating to butt cheeks is... It's probably a lot. I think there's a lot of quotes pertaining to the butt cheeks. And it's healthier, according to your vet, to shed the cat than... Oh yeah, I don't... Exactly. I agree. I would agree with you. What's really funny is I think that Rysand swallows more of Sam's hair than Sam does. Because Rysand will like run after Sam and like bite his butt and pull out hair. And then you see Reese, he's like, because he's got the hair stuck in his mouth because it's so long. You give the cat a creamy tube and you use the de-shedder. Happy. Oh, got it. You try to brush yours. Loki loved it, but just yours want to be brushed. Yes. How are you doing, Air, with everything that happened recently with your cat? You doing okay? That's just rough. That hair pulling off. You need a shredder. Not. Yeah, his hair is so long. So long, so floofy. He's such a fluff. You're doing well. Just you're still mourning his brother. Never been without. Yeah, and you know, people like so many people don't think about the fact that pets mourn each other. You know, and it's and sometimes I think it's harder for them because they don't really understand what happened. Like all of a sudden they're just gone. And maybe he knew to like some extent because I know they can sense those sorts of things, but still. This is a hamster. This isn't Marlowe because we have him. This is Hamfrey. He's got some crazy eyes. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing okay. It's so hard to lose a pet. Like, it's the worst. He knew Loki had cancer, as you figured out after the fact, but he... Exactly. Right, exactly. And that's hard. Your in-laws' dog next door died, and your dog... Oh, really? Oh, they do. They really do. And they mourn people, too. Like, big time. When, So, my dad had a Jack Russell Terrier, and when he passed, that dog was never the same after losing my dad. And then after my mom died, it was like, it was awful. Like, this dog was not okay after that. And it didn't help that, like, I wasn't able to take him because of our cats. So he was stuck with my brother who, like, didn't take care of him and my grandpa's dog, like, at all. Like, he didn't take care of him. And I felt so bad for those dogs. I felt so bad for them. Because they just... Oh, it was. They were not okay. Especially the Jack Russell. The other one was just an idiot. It was just the stupidest dog ever. But the Jack Russell was really smart. And so, like, he knew. I think he knew what had happened. And he was never the same. Hopkins! You're blue. You're cute. You're not a blue cranky wolf, though. Hopkins is cute. I still don't have anybody on my bingo. Is anyone having any bingo luck? Because I am not. He's on your list for lazy. Okay, I was thinking he was. I couldn't remember who all you had on your list. To be fair, you haven't even looked at your card, but now that you are, not a single one. All right, so it's not just me. I haven't been looking a ton because we've gotten a lot of cute ones, and I don't have very many cute ones. You love dogs, but your neighbor's dog, well, that dog is psycho. All dogs stay away from it and don't let their humans near. Oh, wow. Yeah, sometimes you just get a bad one. Like, and it's not necessarily the dog, but it's also like the way the people take care of the dog. It ran into a car? Oh my gosh. That's definitely crazy. That is, I can't remember the name of that koala, but that's like the gangster koala. Like him and Marlowe belong together, I think. The little like Godfather gangster villagers. Eugene. This is Eugene. Yes. It is odd behavior. They found it abandoned on a hiking trip. Ooh. Well, and clearly that something happened to that dog. Because yeah, that is definitely not normal behavior. Speaking of buttwormers. Jester's taking over half your chair and curled around half your backsides and she won't leave your chair for him. That's funny. Cats are funny creatures. For sure. Oh, what ticket are we on? 21. Yeah, earlier this morning I was no, I don't want to visit someone. No. I had our D&D like players book open because I was trying to make a cheat sheet for my spells for D&D on Wednesday. And Reese was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay on this. So he jumped on me and was like laying on the book on my lap. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing that. It's really scary. It's a bully breed and it will bite anyone and it will launch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like this dog maybe needs to be taken care of or taken somewhere else. No, I agree. Yeah, the bully breeds I generally are pretty sweet. But if they're not taken care of properly, oh, that's Leonardo. Yeah, I was done with that apparently. It's like, nope, you're done. So I have to finish it later. All right, yeah, this is Leonardo. I haven't seen any wolves yet either. You like his jacket? He was on my Switch Light Island at one point. I had him. He didn't bother me too much as a jock. He was okay. Some of the jocks are very, very annoying, but he wasn't too bad. You don't know this isn't just a regular reactive dog. Yeah, that sounds like something is wrong with this dog. You're gonna need to pick your jock for Cozy Cove. Yeah. Sometimes some of the jocks are very annoying. When your son was a toddler, you had a neighbor with a vicious dog that got loose one day and oh my gosh, that's terrifying. And it really is, it does, so much of it boils down to the owners, right? Because I don't think dogs in and of themselves are like that unless they have a reason to be. And it's just like, Yeah, that is scary. Especially with a toddler too. Like, oof. Scary, scary. Oh, it's a Rue. Ugh. Hamlet and Lyman are some of your faves, but neither of them go on your island, which is why you let Hammy go. Dom is cute. Dom is cute. This is Matilda. This one is even more scary than normal for a Rue. People are scared when your German Shepherd gets out that don't know her, but your neighborhood sees her and gives her a treat. She's, yeah, exactly. That was like my dog, our Ridgeback. This dog did not have like an aggressive bone in his body, but he was big and intimidating. But he was like the sweetest, biggest baby. At least it's not Kit. That's true. Kit does always try to come home with you. The neighbors would leave it chained close to the fence. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I mean, that poor dog. She's more. That's like Resand. That cat has so much anxiety. It's unreal. He's a very anxious boy. A sweet boy, but very anxious. Neighbor's dog, well fed, well watered, gets Dr. Big. Something clearly getting abandoned on, like, wherever it had gotten abandoned clearly affected it. Because that's just very bizarre. No, wrong wolf! Wrong wolf! This is Chief. You're not the right wolf. You're actually, and you're also on my other island. Wrong wolf. But there we go. We've seen, that's our first wolf for the day. Coconut wall planter. Ooh, wait, this might be a cute one. I think that's a cute one. They found it half starved, bones covered in tumors. Oh gosh. Poor baby. Yeah, that dog's been through some stuff. It needs some therapy. Not that dogs can have therapy, but it definitely needs therapy. Your brother and sister-in-law had a rescue foster for a few months they suspected was a puppy mill breeder. Oh. Even though she'd been through so much shit, she was still super sweet. Oh, poor baby. Yeah, I think whatever happened to that poor dog definitely affected it. Hey, Bee! Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. We're hunting for Wolfgang. Again. Hard for anyone to get over. Right, exactly. Like, a person would need a lot of therapy after that. Your rescue was used to train fight dogs, but he's the sweetest Nacho. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet boys, sweet babies. That is a lion. And not the one I have on my bingo card. I don't know what one that is. Who are you? Is this Rex? I think this is Rex because he's like dressed like a king. Are you Rex? No, it's Elvis again. Oh, Elvis is the king. Okay, yeah. All right, well, that's our first repeat. We don't want you. No, thank you. It took you a long time to get him to trust us, a couple of years before he finally came a happy dog. Yeah. When they, I mean, because they have to process trauma too. You had him on your OG island and hated him. You'd hit him with a net, drop him into pitfalls with the pitfalls. I didn't like Frida, but like she wasn't terrible. I just didn't like her very much. Used to hate the German Shepherd, but when she was a puppy, she chose him as her companion grandpa dog. Oh, she's like, she's like, I will love you. Yeah, dogs have to be able to recover too, like, from any trauma. I don't think Sam had any trauma. Reese, though, I think he did. I don't know exactly what he did, but Reese went through something. Oh, they're inseparable. He loves his life and he has such a beautiful smile. Oh, and it's all because of you, because you gave him a beautiful life. Well done. Well done. Okay, who are you? It's Rudy. You could get Rudy. Isn't Rudy a Jack Speckle? Although Rudy is not really cottagecore. So maybe not. Do you have a cat on your list? I don't remember. So that was Rudy. Rudy is a good cat. Technically still his... Oh, really? You're a foster? Just like, he's yours. Psh. But they aren't looking for a home for him anymore. You pay all his vet... Oh, well that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I would be okay with that arrangement too. Well, I'm glad that they're just like, well, he's yours, but we'll keep funding him. Especially vet visits. Vet visits get expensive. Right? Yeah, 3 large dogs definitely would make things difficult to navigate. Heck, it's hard to walk around our house with our cats because they like to, like, you know, duck and weave in between your feet. He doesn't get along with other people. Oh. Yeah, that would make him hard to place in a home. I have no idea who that tiger is. We have a DIY. Then we'll go talk to our tiger. Jungle flooring. Well, that's not really an exciting DIY, but okay. They tried, but he likes his pack. Fair enough. Who are you? No, wait, no, I wanted to talk to you, not jump. Claudia. This is Claudia. Rudy is a possibility. You thought Rudy rolled Teddy Tank, and then you thought Hethwin has two. Oh, yeah. I do have Tulin. I do. He's a cute bird, though. I like him as a bird. Yeah, not a great tiger. Claudia's not the best tiger. I need to give you his amiibo. You have Claudia on your card? You like her as a villager? She's super pink and you like her. Do not insult your cute Claudia. Claudia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I forgot about about Tulin. No, I don't want to visit someone. You have Speckles, Marlowe, and her ketchup. Do you really? We were talking about the queue and if I'm gonna end up with her Kurlos in my queue. Hopefully not. But I haven't autofilled. The only one I autofilled was Jeremiah, and that was like at the beginning. And that was actually an accident, but I got lucky because Jeremiah was who I wanted. So he's the only autofill I've had. But that was like at the very, very beginning. And I don't even think Speckle had started her island yet. You finally got rid of Beardo after your son and you traded him back and forth. Has he stopped coming to your hotel? Or is he still stalking your hotel? This is another tiger. This is Rowan. Oh wait, do I have him? I think I have a tiger on my card. I do! He's on my bingo card. I have Rowan. Woo! I finally got one. It only took what? 30 tickets? No, not that many. We're not quite at 30. How many are we at? 28. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that he keeps showing up at your hotel. And then even the fact that we discovered that when they show up at your hotel, if they've lived on your island, they remember you. So that makes it even worse. You reset your game a million times for like 10 hours to get rid of Jacques. Really? Like how many, it took us like what, 16 tries to get a blue airport for this island? The second time? Because the first time, oh man, the first time I started the blue island, I had a butt cheeks and I had Charlize and I hated them both so much. And then I didn't really like where my airport or where my plaza was, and so I was like, I can't, I gotta restart this. Cece, welcome in. How are you? We are bingoing again today. We're looking for Wolfgang again, and I hopefully won't accidentally go to a mystery island and find him. But how are you? How was your weekend? Look, Air's here. Air's here. You really want to call off the rest of the day, but if you do, you won't be eligible for overtime later this week. Are you busy, Petal? Can you kind of like coast? I know, we got all the Legacy Land peeps in here. Oh my god, it's another tiger. That's like the third tiger in a row. I don't want tigers, I want wolves. And one wolf in particular. This is Tybalt. Isn't that the third tiger in a row? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's crazy. You finished your last job before you ate, so you took a gun. Okay, good. At least you can chill for the rest of the day. And hopefully nobody bugs you, and you can just kind of coast. Play some lifted bingo. Sounds good. So the way it works too when you go and visit the mystery islands looking for villagers is the game first it like randomizes based on species. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick a tiger. And then it randomizes and it picks from the list of tigers. So the fact that we got 3 tigers in a row is kind of wild. Which is why when we find a wolf, I'm like, oh no. That should have been, that could have been my wolf. You're gonna try to make a card while lifted after stream. That will be fun. You might have to share the results of that. Yeah, let us watch the process. There you go. Stream it. Oh, it's Sasha. Cute bunny. Cute bunny. Not a cranky blue wolf, though. But that is Sasha. We'll say hi. Wait, what about Sasha for your island? Is Sasha's kind of cottagecore? Or do you have a bunny already? You have 3 birthdays you need cards for this month. That's a lot of cards. A lot of birthdays. You had Hopkins. Sasha's a cute jock. Hopkins is what, lazy? There's a lot of good lazies, though, that I think could work. And since you're having a hard time finding a jock, of course, Tulin is still the option. You have a lazy. Who's your lazy? I'm completely blanking on who you have. Oh, you have, Ozzy, right? Ozzy's your lazy. Yeah, you could do Sasha instead of Hopkins for a bunny and get your jock. Or like I said, and I still have Tulin for you. You can still borrow Tulin. And also that gives you all of the Zelda items too, which are kind of cool. Okay, let's go this way. Look for our DIY, and we'll see who we've got. Oh. That Kurt? It's Kurt. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no on that one. No. The fact that he has like this like bandage, like X mark bandage on his forehead makes me think that he's hit his head far too many times. And like he could be a danger to himself and others. It's a little alarming. I'm kind of surprised. We're not getting very many DIYs. Usually, I feel like we've been getting, like the last hunt, I feel like I got a lot of DIYs. But not so many this time. Sasha's a cutie. Maybe you do want to swap out Hopkins for Sasha. He's more cottagecore, farmer, cozy. Yeah, I think so. I think of all of the jocks, he probably fits that vibe the best. Oh, is that your Tia? Or is this Margie? Who are you? Margie. This one's Margie. Tia's got like a black like apron, like she's a maid. Yeah, the French maid outfit. It was the thing on her head that was making me wonder, because like Tia's the teapot. And the Margie's head, whatever it is on her head, kind of looks like it could be a teapot as well. So I think that's why I was like, Sasha is interior. Interior is like Stitch with stuffed toys and whatnot. That's so cute. Oh, that definitely fits the vibe for cottagecore cozy. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest. And welcome in. How are you doing, Irish? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. That is so cute. I need to move into with the DLC so we can get Jeremiah's and Blueberry's house. Their interiors fixed, so they're the right ones. You're gonna swap out Hopkins for Sasha. You have had Hopkins before, so you don't feel terrible about it. And I mean, Hopkins is cute, but I feel like for the lazies, there's so many options that could fit. Like but whereas for the jocks, there aren't. Oh, this is a bull. This is T-Bone. I saw from afar, I saw his blue coat and I thought he was Derwin for a second. I thought it was a duck. That is really, really not a duck. Very much not a duck. You had Sasha for a friend since you have all the new villager amiibos, so you found out how his house was nice. That's cute. Good, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a busy weekend this weekend, so I'm kind of feeling it a bit today. But villager hunting is like a good, calm, chill way to go. And I'd like to get Wolfgang before Awen has her surgery. You did for the most part? Good. Very good. Ours was good. It was just busy. Just a lot going on. No, I didn't. So I was trying to play it on Monday last week, and I don't know what I have no idea what was going on, but it was like drawing like it overheated my my GPU, and then it like drew my computer was then kicking out like so much heat and like pulling so much power, it blew the circuit in my room. So I need to do some optimizing of that and figure out what was going, because it didn't do it. It hadn't done that before. And then it did. And so I don't know. There was a driver update. This is Samson. And after that driver update, that happened. You got it after you started? Oh my gosh, isn't it? Isn't it so good? Did you finish it? You have Wolfgang and his younger brother Lowell, as you consider them brother wolves. I think that that's true. I think they could be brother wolves. Yeah, I have not found him yet. We found Chief. Yeah, it was a little explosive. I want to finish it. But I need to play around with the optimization of it. So it's just kind of on pause. I got it working better. But I don't know if it was one of those things that like with the streaming too, if that had something to do with it as well. I don't know. It was weird. Oh, we do have an ad that's going to play in a couple of minutes, so we will take a self-care break when that ad plays. You found the secrets and did so much in it. It's a big game too. Yeah. I want to finish it. It's beautiful. It's like, it's hauntingly beautiful. No, nobody since T-Bone. Let me double check that. You might go shower during the ad break. Okay, sounds good. Let me double check that, because now I'm second guessing myself. There was someone. Who did we see before T-Bone? Yeah, scroll back. Oh, it was Samson. It was Samson. We saw Samson. This is Biddy. Oh, wait, if she's scrolled back, she's not gonna hear me. You haven't been able to discuss what game with any of your friends because everyone who's played it, but you're the only one who finished it. It's okay. I will. I'll. If I don't finish it on stream, I'll finish it off stream because I don't know how invested stream people are in it. You're gonna have to drop soon. Got a meeting in half an hour, and then have to figure out lunch. Okay, no worries, Air. I'm glad that you were here and able to. I'm glad you were able to catch stream, and I appreciate you being here. Okay. Yep, Samson, and then this was Biddy. And then we're gonna fly back and go that ad break. Yeah, I'm so glad that you were here. I hope your meeting goes well and isn't too boring and could have been an email kind of thing. You like Biddy, honestly? She's a she's a bit pink for me. All right, let's take a quick break, engage in some self-care. The ad is going to play, and when we come back, we will continue on our hunt. So we will be back in a few. Yeah, that's true. Most meetings could have been emails. Very true. And yes, I know pink is your vibe. Pink is not my vibe. That's why our island is blue. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few. All right, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You need a smug for your next dreamy hunt. You have Sasha or Dom or Rudy for lazies. Jocks, those are jocks. Olive for a cub, and you need a smug. Okay, shower time. I actually have a list of smugs up right now because I need a smug for my other island. Let's see. Do you have a dog yet? What about Shep? Shep could be a good one. Beardo, Kid, Lopez, or Zal. Yeah, I think Shep. You didn't find Butch, so you don't have a doggo. Yeah, and Butch was gonna be your, and it was Butcher, Wolf, or not Wolfgang, Dobie for your crankies. I think Shep. He's a sheepdog. Like, I feel like you can't get any more cottage core than a sheepdog. So I would say Shep. Butcher, Dobie, Grizzly as a backup. Yeah, I would say Shep. Speaking of goats, is this Billy? Billy. Billy could be an option for a jock. Or cottage core. He's not my favorite. Yeah, maybe Kyle is a backup. Kyle, or there was another one. Hold on, I'll pull it back up when I'm flying. That I saw that I thought could be possible. Your boy Shep, you have him, and his buddy Biscuit, those two pups. That Biscuit is cute too. I know you don't like the lions, but Leopold, or maybe Quilson. Oh no, you have a duck though. Leopold is kind of a cute lion. He could be acceptable, I think. Yeah, I like most of the dogs as well. Yeah, Zell could fit. I like all of the deer. I feel like you can never go wrong with a deer. There isn't a bad one. You have Lopez on your main and you really like him. So there you go. Lopez is a smug too, so that could be an option. Oh, it's Frigga again. We already saw you. It's Frigga again. Another of your villagers, and Zal was an OG villager since 2001. Clearly, we all have good taste here. Clearly. So I would vote Shep, maybe Lopez, Zell, maybe Kyle. I think Kyle is my least favorite of the wolf models. But I think he could work. Well, wait, you already have Dobie though. So you wouldn't want Kyle, would you? Because he would be another wolf. Oh, right. Okay. Shep and Zell. This is not a blue. This is Gladys. Seemed like a lot of ostriches today, too. All right, that was Gladys. And no DIY. So that's what? Island number 38? Only gone to 38 islands? Man, I'm getting kind of slow today. We might go longer today. Cause since we're just villager hunting. I feel like haven't gotten very far. Yeah, I'm thinking so as I mentioned, I am saving up for a Switch 2. And I'm hoping that I can get it before May, before our St. Jude stuff. Um, but I was contemplating maybe transferring the data from this Switch over to the Switch 2 so that I'm streaming from the Switch 2 and then starting a new island. Oh, it's Stitches. And then starting a new island on this for a YouTube series. But all of that is dependent on getting my hands on the Switch too. So I've been doing a lot of like brainstorming and coming up, like trying to come up with ideas of like um, what to do there, we might want to do next with this Switch. Cause I kind of feel like, cause we will restart this island. This won't be blue forever. Um, and I'm feeling like the end is kind of in sight. Like, we need to get all of our villagers. And I just need to finish up, like, with touches with decorating. Like, I feel like a lot of the decorating is done. It's just, like, some little things here and there just to kind of, like, fill it in. And then I think we'll be ready to start a new one. So I've kind of like have been doing a lot of thinking about like what themes, what vibes I might want to do for another like stream island as well as like doing a YouTube because if you're following my YouTube channel, you may have seen the video that I posted that I'm trying to move away from things with The Sims just because of everything going on with the buyout and things like that. And so I've been trying to figure out like what I want to do on that channel. Um and I'm actually think I'm leaning towards doing a Coral Island series because like it's between that and Fields of Mystria. Oh, it's an anteater. Um I don't really want to do a Stardew series because I feel like I need to play Stardew with Speckle around. Um Iron Guard, we have this one. So I'm trying to decide between doing a Coral Island series or maybe a Fields of Mystery. I'm leaning towards Coral Island because it like is my favorite. It's Pango. For some reason you could not get into Fields of Mystery. It's just too big. It's very pastel. It is very pastel. I got into it and then I kind of fell off it. That's why I'm leaning more Coral Island. Because for one thing, okay, the thing with Coral Island that I like and I keep wanting to go back to is the diversity and inclusivity of it. And a lot of the other games, the farming games, like Stardew Valley is great, but it doesn't have the inclusivity and it doesn't have the diversity that I'd like to see. Um Unfortunately. And so that's why I think I want to do Coral Island. Good luck with my hunt. You got to the 3 homes on your new island. Nice. Did you autofill them or are you hunting? You loved it for a while, but then everything was too hard to achieve. See, it's actually like I think it's like the learning curve and figuring out like what you have to do to achieve it, because I had reached the point where like I had a lot of the things. I think it's like with any of those games, it's like it's a struggle and it's a grind until it isn't. Um and I haven't played it in a little while, and I know they've had updates. Um oh, it's Biscuit again. You like the game a lot, love being in the alpha, but then you lost your feels for it. It was different than... Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Have you tried to play it since the alpha? You're still building the stuff, but you think you may go hunt, but you're going on vibes. Hey, you know what? Yeah, Biscuit. Yeah, that's... Hold on, are we off? Wait, no, we're not off. Stitches! Never mind. I was confusing Biscuit and Stitches. No, we ran into Stitches. And for some reason, my brain said they were the same. So no, we didn't. We're right. We're good. I didn't mean to freak you out. But you can kind of understand why, like, my brain connected the two. They're very similar colors, very patchworky. So, no, that was on me. That was on you. It's Fairy Core and the 4 seasons and named Evervale. Nice. That'll be cool. I thought about like a Fairy Core, Enchanted Forest, those sorts of vibes. We will see. I have ideas. I have ideas. I'm making lists. This is your first time trying Fairy Core? You have to let me know how it goes. I like the idea of cottage core or like farm core as well. But I don't know if that's what I want to do next. Okay, thank you for the lurk, Winks. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Good luck on your crafting and your hunting if you decide to do it. Is that Kid? I think it's Kid. The purple goat, which I think is Kid. Oh, wait, I didn't want to shake the tree. It's Kid. Did you put him on your list for your pink purple island, Speckle? I've still only found Rowan on my bingo card. Not having very good bingo here. I'm choking. But yeah, I do kind of like the idea of a farm core island. And just doing lots of the crops and stuff. That could be kind of cool. I may have to add that to my list of things to brainstorm on. I found this website where they like kind of compiled, like it was a Animal Crossing villager theme guide. Let me share it for anybody who's curious. But they kind of like compile like lists of villagers of like the different types of core and like vibes and things like that. Um so that was kind of fun to look through. But if you're looking for villager ideas, that's a mouse. I want to say that's Penelope, but I don't know for sure. Am I right? Are you Penelope? It is, it's Penelope. She's kind of cute. I have moose on my bingo card. Of all the mice to have, I have moose. I'm really not getting very many DIYs. But yeah, I was having fun kind of scrolling through, and she's got like there's like a lot of them. So I was having fun scrolling through that, looking at using that to get some ideas as well, get some inspiration. Hyuga? Hyuga's like, it's like, how do I know what it is, but I need to like define it. Um, it's like calming down. It's like chill. It's like vibe. According to Wikipedia, it's a word in Danish and Norwegian that describes a cozy, contented mood evoked by comfort and conviviality. So it's like the idea of like slowing down, relaxing, um, just like very like chill, comfy with like a Nordic sort of vibe to it. Yeah, it's I like it too. It's like it's a good state of being. Octavian. I do not like this guy. He ugh. No, thank you, Octavian. Ick, ick, ick. Actually, that could kind of be a cool island type as well. Just like very relaxing, like calm, chill. Might have to add that one to my list too. Oh wait. No, nope, nope. I'm clicking on the wrong thing again. You know, this would be better too if they at least would put the Nook Miles option at the top of the list so that you could just kind of a little bit more mindlessly like scroll through everything. Like, let's reshuffle it a little bit. Ugh. Didn't we saw you already. This is Matilda, right? Yes, Matilda. Ugh. Ugh. No, no, no. No. Gross. Rue. We've already seen that one too. Oh, apparently, PUN's swim practice is canceled. They have one last meet tomorrow, so they were supposed to have practice today. Do do do. Ugh, it's a chicken. Ava? Are you Ava? It's Ava. You know, I don't really like Ava, but I feel like Ava is kind of like the quintessential cottagecore villager. I feel like I wouldn't really want a chicken on a cottagecore island, but I mean she kind of like is the definition. I feel like you're right. I feel like her and Brofina we do see a lot. I feel like they come up often. I don't actually have any chickens on my card. Um, I have 2 eagles. I have 3 horses. No chickens. But I do kind of feel like Ava fits the cottagecore vibes. 3 chickens, Ava, Brofina, and Benedict. That's a lot of chickens. I think on my last bingo card I had like a bunch of chickens. No, I don't want to visit someone. Arrgh. Wrong button. I want to fly. I want to use a Nook Miles ticket. There we go. Time for— No! Oh, I hate this game. I hate it here. I don't understand why this requires so much dialogue. Just let me go, dude. Let me go. I think that's Hamfrey again. Yes. It's Hamfrey again. He's the only hamster we've seen, too. All right. Come on, Wolfgang. Let's do this, dude. Come on. You know that you want to come live on my island. I've got the perfect place for you. No, I don't want to visit. Why do I keep doing this? Why can't I click properly today? I am failing on all levels. Can't find the wolf I want. Can't click the right buttons. It's you every day. You always misclick. It's because it's so much. There's so much dialogue here. It's so excessive. Like, we really don't need it to be this excessive. And it also doesn't help that, like, the Nook Miles option, you have to, like, click down to get to. Right? Yeah. Like, I'm fine with, like, we can go through the dialogue, like, the first time, but, like, after that, I don't want to go through the dialogue anymore. It's a lion. This lion is kind of cute. It's Rex. Wait. Is this the lion I have on my card? No, I have Mott on my card. Oh, that's not the right lion. You have Rory. And I have Mott. Ooh, yeah, why? Gold. We already got gold bars. We got gold bars as a DIY earlier on this villager run. Same. Go to island for island. Yes, Wilbur needs to refill occasion. Yeah. And welcome in, Ambixie. How are you? Thank you for that first time chat. Yeah, I am with you. It is so tedious to have to go back. And I guess, like, I'd be okay if we had to go back, if we didn't have to go through the whole spiel every time. Like, just let me say, take me to the next island from here to Orville, from Orville, right? Like, I don't need all of the disclaimers every single time. I feel like we could be much more efficient in our villager hunting if we didn't have to deal with all of this stuff. And plus two, you're like spamming the hurry up button, and then you just like spam it one too many times, and then you like you've selected the wrong thing and you have to do it all over again. Is this Sally again? It's Sally again. It's too early to be getting this many repeats. This is only what, ticket 49? It's too soon to get this many. Too many repeats. Wish it would override. Right, yeah, exactly. I agree. Or at least make that be like the top option when you're like clicking through, so you don't have to like, you know, go down, like move the key down. You know, at least do that. You know, give me something here. Like, give me a tick box that says, use this option every time. But hey, I mean, I guess this means that Orville and Wilbur are getting all of their screen time in. Yeah, top option. You like Wilbur's dialogue when he's leaving? It's hilarious. Yeah. Their dialogue is kind of funny sometimes. It's I'm totally fuchsia, fuchsia. You're not a cranky blue wolf though. You're a kind of a sweet pink deer. You have her on one of your islands. She's like she's also like the quintessential pink villager. I mean, her name is literally Fuchsia. I told you though, there is no bad deer. All of the deer are good. There is not a bad one. I don't think she is one of... No, not in my bingo. Rowan, that is the only one I have. If I didn't have Deirdre, you would amiibo and Chelsea, the Sanrio collab. Deirdre's a good choice, though. Deirdre is very cottagecore. No, darn it. I would say, I think Deirdre is probably my second favorite villager. And she's my birthday twin. So... But Ione is my favorite. Ione's my girl. Uh-oh, Speckle, look who it is! It's Butch! Hi, Butch. It is Butch. He is a cutie. He's not my Wolfgang. But he is a cutie. You could move in Toby. He's a smug bunny who has all the crappie merch for the game. Does he fit the cottage core? I can't think. I don't know. I don't know the Sanrio villagers well enough. Is he more cottage core than Shep? Shep's pretty cottage core. He's a yellow bunny, crappy as the frog Sanrio character. No, not more than Shep. Yeah, I feel like you gotta take Shep. I mean, he could be like your backup, right? In case you can't find Shep. So you could move him to be your smug backup over Zal. Cause you already have Deirdre, who's a deer. So I would say... But then does that make it, if he's the bunny, does then that make it so that you can't take Sasha as your jock? It's Eric! Okay, Eric, I think, would definitely be on a Huga Island. Yeah, that's true. You do have some options for jock. I guess just kind of see as like you're hunting who you encounter and who starts to spark joy when you see them. Cause like maybe you encounter one of them on a hunt and you're like, this isn't like sparking joy for me. And so you move on. So I feel like you've got wiggle room with who you would put on. No, God, I did it again. No, I don't want visitors. Okay, focus. Focus. There we go. Dom, Rudy, Sasha, Olive, and Shep. Okay. And Dom, Rudy, and Sasha are jocks. Olive is a normal, right? And then Shep is a smug. Do you have a snooty? And I feel like sheep almost by definition are cottagecore. Oh right, Petrie, Petrie. Okay. This is Bunny? Bunny. Wow, I pulled that out of nowhere. No, Petrie. Petrie is not cottagecore cute core. Petrie is mad scientist core. I think you could probably call Petrie, like, do you think you could label Petrie as dark academia? I mean, she's not dark in color, but like, girl's house is pretty dark. I mean, totally fair. Petrie is top tier. I love Petrie. She's on my Switch Lite island, and I have her amiibo. So, Petrie is definitely top tier. Not cottage core, but still top tier. I think you could call her dark academia. Not based on what she looks like, but just based on her house. You made her amiibo in case you never found her, but you found her on... I know. Didn't you find her on, like, ticket 7 or something like that? I feel like we found her really quick on a hunt. Because your first ones we all found really quick on the hunts. I mean, to be fair, like, my hunts haven't been terrible. Wolfgang is proving to be a bit elusive, but... Because I found... What was it? I found Ione in, like, 3 tickets. And I could make Wolfgang's amiibo, but I am stubborn. You found Petrie on ticket 3. And I think I found Ione on ticket 3. That is lucky. I'm not gonna talk to him because I know that that's lucky. So, that was lucky. I think if I know, like, on site, like, 100% who they are, I probably won't talk to them just to, like, move faster. But if I'm not sure, we'll talk to him. Because, like, Lucky's pretty obvious. Some of them are very clear who they are. And I still only have one. I still only have one on my bingo card. I think that's Anacotti. I'll talk to her just to, like, make sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's Anacotti. Acoustic guitar. I know this one. Right? Yes, this is Anacotti. I mean, she is kind of cute. Kind of bright. She's a little bright. She moved into your OG island, did she? Oh, you have one of my bit badges. I completely forgot that I had uploaded like Lord of the Rings themed bit badges. And I was like, you have a ring. And I was like, wait, I think that's from me. It is. You're looking through your badges. Yeah, I forgot that I had done that I have Lord of the Rings bit badges. You were tired of the ugly sweater. I didn't see the ugly sweater one. I saw the train conductor one. Tangy? Tangy. Tangy is very another one of those that's like very distinctive looking. Oh, I have a DIY over here. A pear umbrella. Oh, I didn't know that one. Not that I'm ever gonna make a pear umbrella, because I'm probably not. But it's still exciting to get a new DIY. Yep, let's go. Let's punt pontoons and get out of here. Yeah, like if it was there was like a little like red dot or something like that, that would be nice. I'm working on a spreadsheet. Shocker, I know. With all of the DIYs on it so that I can mark off the DIYs that I know. There's a lot of DIYs. I know, right? What? Me? A spreadsheet? Couldn't be. Never. Would never be me. Yeah, but I can sort this better. That's Drago. We don't need to talk to him. We all know that's Drago. Oh yeah, yeah. He's on your card? Nice. I have like a like spreadsheets are my thing. But the funny thing is I'm like fully planning on restarting this island and not actually keeping it. Um, once we're done with it. Oh gosh, I'm so not. I just really like data and spreadsheets. I'm so not pro. This is so I didn't have like a regular Switch until like November. I had a Switch Lite. So I had played all of my Animal Crossing on a Switch Lite. And actually I would say the Switch Lite is kind of like my forever island. So when we started this island on stream back in November, it was the first time I had ever streamed Animal Crossing. Yes, me too. Although I learned that so with Resetti now, you can kind of like reset your island and not have to like restart your island, but you only get one dream address per island. So if you want another dream address, you would have to restart your island to get another dream address. If you just reset it, meaning you keep all your progress, if you update your dream address, you'll lose what was already on your dream address, which kind of stinks. This is Walt. But yeah, I do plan to when we do reset this one, my plan is, or restart this one, I will make a dream address. I didn't know that either, but I was watching someone who they had built their whole island and they did their dream address, and instead of restarting the island, they reset the island to start over again with like a new theme. And they were like, no, the dream address will overwrite that one. So it's not like a new dream address every time. It's tied to like that save data basically. But I do plan to make a dream address for this one, because this is the first island that I've really like worked on as far as like decorating it and getting everything the way that I'm liking it. And I'm kind of proud of myself for how it's turning out, considering this is really my first time doing it. I'm pretty happy with the way that it's shaping up, and I really feel like we're close to being done with it. It's just a matter of getting these last 3 villagers that we want, and then just small details as far as decorating goes. No, I'm saving for a Switch 2. I'm hoping that I can have it by May, because I do the St. Jude Play Live. And May is also my birthday month. Oh, it's Octavian again. Ugh. So I'm hoping that by then I can have, I'll have saved up enough to get a Switch 2. I'm about halfway there. And if I'm not fully there, since it's like my birthday, I may pay off the rest of it and like have it be an early birthday gift to myself, or a birthday gift to myself. And I think I will transfer this data onto the Switch 2 and then use this Switch for a YouTube series. The Switch that I have now, I got on eBay. It's the Animal Crossing limited edition Switch, and I got it used on eBay for like half price. So I got like a super good deal on this, and that's really the reason why I have it, and why I bought a regular Switch as opposed to a Switch 2 when I got this one. But I wasn't going to get a Switch 2, but now that I have this, and just with my chronic illness and my chronic fatigue and everything, being able to just kind of like lie down in my bed or be like reclined nicely on my couch and being able to game from it is so nice. And I've really been enjoying that a lot, which has made me go, you know, I think I do want to invest in a Switch 2, because I'm hoping that there'll be another Animal Crossing at some point. You have the OG Switch, like the first release, and an OLED, and you just started transferring over to the OLED because you felt bad for abandoning your OG. Yeah, I do not have one. But I hope to. Oh! It's Agnes. There are some nice features. Okay, so the good news is, I mean, we already knew Agnes wasn't in my void. We're not taking her today. But there she is. She exists. I may regret this, but we're not taking her today. It's Wolfgang. We gotta go Wolfgang. I need Wolfgang. But she's not in my void. That's exactly what you're considering one. You remember the megaphone from the old Animal Crossings and you love that feature? Yeah. The number of times I've been trying to find villagers on my island and I can't find them. It's like, okay, I think I would like that. You played Switch Animal Crossing till New Horizons. You only bought a Switch because of COVID lockdown. Then you bought a second one for a second island. Now between hubs, you have three. It's Freckles. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Winks, for that raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? What did you get up to? Let me know. Speckle, can we get a shout out for Winks, please? What were you doing? What were you getting up to? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're playing some Animal Crossing. Are you working on your island? How did it go? Let me know. For those of you who don't know, my name is Hethwin. I use she, they pronouns. We love cozy games around here, and we are a big time into our Animal Crossing era. We are currently hunting for Wolfgang. Our island is all blue themed. But welcome in. How are you? How is everybody? Let me know how stream was. And actually, wait. Freckles is on. That's the wrong thing. Freckles is on my bingo card. I got a bingo card. Check off. Number 2. Working on your island, like you said. In the 3 houses. You finished them? Nice. You went on a speedrun 5-ticket hunt because you needed to end early because you had to take a shower. Fair enough. Did you find anybody on your quick hunt? And yeah, raiders, if you need to raid and lurk, raid and run, by all means, please make sure you do so. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. That is super important. So engage in some self-care. If you want to hang out and lurk, we do love our lurkers. Lurkers make Twitch go round. Flora, but you don't know if she joined. Okay. She should have, I would think. Pigs, you have Truffles, Lucy, Boris, Gallop. That's a lot of pigs. You got a lot of pigs. Okay, there is an ad break. Oh, wait, this is Savannah. She's on my bingo card too. She's on my bingo card too. I'm on the wrong thing again. Savannah. Okay, I'm not going to talk to her because I know that's Savannah. You thought so too, but when you went to check the plot, none of them said sold? Oh. That's weird. Maybe you have to go to the next day? I can't remember when those say sell. I have this DIY. All right, so when we are, so when that ad break plays, we're gonna do a little bit of self-care, have everybody engaging in some self-care. So make sure you're doing that. You think it's the next day? Yeah, it might be. It might be. And thank you for the lurk. I hope your dentist appointment goes okay. You don't care if they're autofill. You're going on vibes. Vibes are a good way to go about it. Yeah, I think when I'm able to do like a YouTube series, I think I'll let them all autofill just for that purpose, like the first 3 autofill, and then we can like do hunting and stuff. But I'll do when we hunt for that Switch, we'll do it on stream. Like we wouldn't do it because that would be a really boring YouTube video. Could you imagine? Like that's just not, it's not like a VOD, it's just the YouTube video is just villager hunting. I think that would be kind of boring. Maybe not for like good like body doubling background stuff. It might be okay. But I don't know that I would enjoy it. Oh. This is Hans, right? Hans. It's a blue butt cheeks. Not good. Not what we want. He's a Yeti, right? I think he's a Yeti. He is not the butt cheeks I have on my bingo card. I have Boyd on my bingo card. But I got 2 bingos in a row. We want to pump you up. Yeah, goodbye, Hans. You have Boone. Boone? I had Boone visit my hotel. Boone is a little scary. Like, I don't know how I feel about Boone. Yeah, I think he's supposed to be a Yeti. I think. He kind of reminds me of the abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All right, I'm gonna get us through this dialogue, and then we're gonna have our self-care break. And then I think we're gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I kind of want to keep hunting. I'm kind of vibing. So we will be back in a few when the ad break is over. I kind of have to run to the restroom, so I am gonna do our break screen and run to the bathroom real quick. So I will be back in just a few minutes. All right, we are back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. Let's go for a few more islands. We'll keep going. See if we can find Wolfgang today. Not feeling very optimistic about it. It's a monkey. I don't know this monkey's name. Deli, this is Deli. Okay, this monkey is kind of cute. Like, that one is like, okay. That's like not one I'd be mad about. But I still am not a huge fan of the monkeys. But that one doesn't make me mad. Ooh, we got a DIY. What do we get? Log Garden Lounge. Don't we all like get that? I feel like we all get that recipe. I don't know. I don't, part of me would really like to get to 100 tickets, but I feel like that's too much because I am gonna probably have to go pick up P1 since he's not going, since they don't have practice. Um, so if I didn't have to go, if I wasn't gonna have to go pick him up, we could keep going to 100 tickets. But that's a lot of tickets still. That's a lot of islands to get to. Who are you? I can't see. Where? Oh, it's Celia. It's an eagle. That's our first eagle we've seen. I don't think she's one of the eagles I have on my... I think I had Keaton and not her. I had, like, icky eagles. You have Frank. Ooh. I know I have Keaton. Oh, I also have Frank. So I too have Frank. Frank is kind of a gross one. And Sterling is a gross one. And Apollo is a gross one. And Keaton is also a gross one. Most of the eagles are gross. Celia and Quinn are okay. But I'm still just not a fan of the eagles. You know, and we've only seen one wolf this whole time. My last hunt for Wolfgang, we saw like 6 wolves. Not Wolfgang, but like 6 of the wolves. Are you Rocco? That is Rocco. Not a vibe. So yeah, so we really haven't seen very many wolves. Just Chief. I mean, I'd like to see Wolfgang. That'd be good. Get the cranky blue boy. Get him home. Got the perfect little place for him too. Come on, Wolfgang. You know you want to. Your luck is only you have one villager on your card. Yeah, this is Tank. I had one for the longest time, and then I got two in a row, and now I'm back to not getting anybody. So I also have not found very many either. I feel like we're finding all of the rhinoceroses and hippos, though. Iron ladders. Ooh, wait, this is actually a good DIY. Didn't have that one. But it feels like we've seen, we keep seeing hippos and rhinos. You had Rocco on your card? Nice. Oh, I should look at mine. Because he's kind of an icky one. And I have a bunch of icky ones. He's not on my card, though. I don't actually have any rhinos or rhinoceros on my card. You had... Didn't you have Spike, too? Did you have Spike on your card? You did not have Spike. Okay. Just feels like we've seen a lot of them. Rocco is your... Okay. It is another eagle. Amelia. This one is Amelia. I spoke too soon in saying that we had only, like, oh, that's our first eagle. Now we have seen another eagle. Not an eagle on my bingo card. I just texted Pewin to see if he was gonna, like, text me when he wanted me to go pick him up, or if he was gonna get a ride, or what he was doing. No practice today. Yeah. Oh, you're coming in with the Samwise. We can do a webcam while I go through the dialogue. Because I know you all want to watch me talk to Orville and Wilbur here, but it is the fluffy lion boy. Hi, baby. Sweet baby. Sweet Sammy baby. Are you having a little nap? Yes. Hello. Hi, baby. Hi. He's such a sweet boy. Yeah, that is Samwise. He is the fluffy little lion. Is he on the bed? There he is. I don't know if he'll stay. If he'll lay down and stay. You can really see his ruff right there. The way he's standing. Oh, it's Petrie. Okay, I want to talk to her, but I don't want to talk to her because I want to go faster. But it's Petrie. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
He's laying on the other side now.
No, he's investigating.
Oh, of course he is. He's getting Petrie. Peach, very nice. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Petrie, ticket number 69. Very good. I mean, it fits. You have two? Nice. You had Petrie? Very nice. Very nice. A1's trying to adjust the camera.
See his face?
Not really. He's like very close to it.
That did not.
Uh, uh, oh, he's okay. There's Sam. He is a handsome boy, even when he does that. Oh, he is silly. He is the silliest boy. I mean, it's kind of like, this is kind of like peak cat cam, right? Though, it's like, once he realized the camera was on his face, he's like, no. Reese will like, he used to, I'd ask him if he wanted to be a stream kitty and he'd like run and jump up on the bed. Like he liked being in here when I was streaming. Oh, now he's coming. If your cat isn't covering 90% of the cat. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, what horse is this? Who are you? You are Elmer. Alright, we've got Elmer. 1 second, I'll switch over. Let me get flying again. Oop, DIY. Really? You're not chatting from the shower? I mean, I suppose you could. There's over sand. Sweet baby. Oh, Sam left. See, I think Reese you could put over there and he'd probably stay. Now the other one is in there. But he might actually like lay down and chill. Nope. He's leaving. Or he's gonna show his butt. Yeah. They're not interested.
I tried.
We tried cat cam. They're just like, no. We're not doing it. I thought Reese was gonna bite his butt. Are you? Oh my god! Y'all, this was so funny. So, Awen, he had like reached his paws under Awen's door and like grabbed one of her socks, and so like her sock was like halfway sticking out from under the door, and he was petrified. He was so scared of this sock. He was like stalking it, like real careful, and he was like bushy. And then Awen opened her door and kind of pushed the sock at him, and he like jumped and did like the cat kind of like jump bouncy freak out thing, and all over a sock.
He's afraid of socks.
He is afraid of socks. Isn't this Anka? You have Anka, don't you, Speckle? It was so funny. I was like in tears. I was laughing so hard. He was like petrified of this sock. You would have thought it was like the scariest creature ever, and it was a sock. It was so funny. But now he like will kind of like stare at her door like he's afraid of the sock. Like he's very leery of the door. It's so funny. He's so ridiculous. Such a silly boy. Just socks on the floor. He'll like bite your feet through socks. So if they're on your feet, they're fine. But like
floor or your bed.
But yeah, sometimes too like I'll have like fluffy socks that I'll like just take off and have like laying on the end of my bed, and he will jump up on my bed and see them and then like leap and jump away. Yeah, I don't know what he thinks they are. They're not really shaped like a snake, but he is like, they freak him out. It's kind of funny. But when all of this was happening too, where he's like freaking out about the sock. Rysand was sitting there the whole time looking at him like dude, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You bathe.
Okay, you bathe.
You have to go potty.
I am good.
Okay.
That is Lucia again. I think he is a bitch. Speckle had him on her island. He was her first campsite villager. And I think Speckle would agree that Lucia is a bitch. Yeah, boy. What do we got? Classic library wall. We have that. Also got that one earlier in this hunt. Not a fan. Yeah. He's not a vibe. Not the vibe, not the vibe, not the vibe. Alright, I think let's see where we are at 80 tickets. And see if Pewin has responded to me to tell me if he's getting a ride or if I have to pick him up. Actually, I think his trimester ends this week. Because he's got a half day on Friday. So I think the trimester ends. Alright, let's see. Who do we have? It's a pink pig. Is this one Gala? It's Gala. Hey, Speckle, I think you had Gala, didn't you? On your card? There's Gala, and then there's the other one that wears the frilly pink dress that I can't remember her name. I get those two mixed up. Lucy, yes. I get those two I get mixed up. Because they're both, like, very pink pigs. Or is Lucy white with a pink dress? Anyway, I get them mixed up. You have them both. Lucy has brown hair. Gala does not. Okay. Now you have 3. Nice. Very nice. I also have 3. And I have had 3 for a while. You have... Ooh! Nice. Very nice. 7's pretty good. I'm starting to yawn. No yawning. You remade your card. Yeah. We found quite a few cats. And also understandable. I would say the same for like rabbits too, because there's a ton of rabbits as well. Of course not. Oh, it's Axel again. Axel with his shit-eating grin. Ooh, but we got a DIY. An ironwood dresser. We also know this one. But yeah, so what I think I've decided that I'm gonna do when we're done with this island and we do the dream address and we get ready to restart, I think I will take my money, take all of my bells, take my extra DIYs, and like leave them on my Switch Lite island so that when I start this island up I can go get those things and I don't have to struggle quite as badly when we're getting ready to do like the next island. Because while the struggle can be fun, sometimes it's nice to have like some of those like really good classic DIYs like right off the bat. So I think that will be my intention. And the same thing, any like Nook Miles tickets I have left over, anything like that. Maybe my blue roses. Like you have a ton of extra crap on your ground by your airport. I have like quite a few things. But yeah, some of those items that are kind of like staples, like books and Zen pillows, I might like leave for myself. So that way I'm like we're starting over and we still get to do like some of the grind, but not all of it. Ew. Simon, this is Simon. For Evervale, the only villagers you know you want are Tulin and Tutu because both are cute, and you've never used Tutu on a dream address, and you just really love Tulin. Tulin is I like Tulin as well. I'm not a huge fan of the birds, but I do like Tulin. I like Minoru as well. She's a really cool looking villager. She would work too, I think, for your fairy core island. She very much has like, well, I guess she has more of like an enchanted woods sort of vibe, like enchanted forest vibe. I have Hulin's amiibo too. I did it as well. Same thing. And I got one to get Minoru as well. They're actually kind of cool looking. And then I was like, you know, I really probably should play Zelda. Because I've actually never played Zelda. So, yeah. And then I got some NFT cards and so I can make my own amiibos now as well. It's another rhino. This is Rhonda. You also play Splatoon, so you got Shiver's clothes in game. Okay. See, the Splatoon ones I didn't like as well as the Zelda ones. I feel like the Zelda ones fit my vibe a bit more than the Splatoon ones. And I used some of the Zelda items in my swamp for Jeremiah because they fit really well. Okay, I think we're gonna probably stop at 80 tickets because I think I'm probably gonna have to go pick up P-Win. So as much as I kind of want to keep going, I'm gonna have to pick up P-Win. Also, I probably shouldn't overdo it. Because we do have the last swim meet tomorrow. Which will probably be a long one. And I'm not sure what he's swimming yet. They do like this one last swim meet after the league meets for the people who are really close to making state cuts. It gives them one last chance to make a state cut. So it's like a huge meet where lots of schools come to and people try to get in those times. And usually like P-Win is nowhere near making a state cut in anything, but it just gives him a chance to get in one last swim and maybe like try to reach a goal in an event. This is a bear. I don't know the bears very well. This is Megan. Yeah, I don't know them. The bears kind of all like mesh together for me. Like Megan and Paula and Ursula, they all kind of like blur together and is as like one bear in my mind, and then I see one of them and I'm like, I don't know which one that is. I have some bears on my card. I don't think I have her though. No, I have Chow. Oh, and I have Chester, but Chester's a cub, I think. I am not having very good bingo luck. Oh, no, I don't want to visit someone. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, so for our prediction. Oh, wait, no, I said today. Never mind. I do need to end the prediction today. Let's see. All right, come on, Wolfgang. The Bamboo Island. Oh, it's Hamlet. Hamlet, you know me. You lived on my island. You know me, silly boy. You remember me when you visit my hotel, but if I meet you on a mystery island, you do not remember me. Not the hamster on your card. You have Apple. Yeah, that's not the hamster. Apple's cute. I had her on my island. She kind of became a lot. Like, Apple is a lot. A cutie, but also she's a lot. She's who you hunted for on the... Oh, really? Did you do that on stream? I don't know if I remember that. You did. Why don't I remember that? Oh, before the bingo site. Okay, that's probably why I don't remember it super well. Because, like, the bingo site kind of dials you into the hunt, and you're like, okay. Is that Hopkins again? Yeah, that's Hopkins, right? Oh my gosh, wait, he's like a blow-up balloon. I didn't realize that. He's like an inflatable. He has one of those little things in the back. Back in November when you restarted to prep for the new update. Why don't I remember that? Did you like intentionally hunt for Apple, or was that just like who we picked because she was cute? Maybe I remember that. Maybe I do remember. Maybe I do. Okay, I think this is gonna be our last island that we go to today. Because I do think I'm gonna have to go pick up Pewin. But we'll hunt again on Thursday. I would like to get Wolfgang before Awen has her surgery. Hopefully it works out that way. Because otherwise I'm gonna be stuck on this day for a long time. Oh, who are you? You're a frog. Croak. This is Croak. This is not a cute frog. I don't know what's going on with the whole mustache thing, but it's a little unnerving. Croak. With his very weird, unsettling mustache. Whew. All right, I think this will be where we end up wrapping it up here for today. We did 80 tickets. Not seen Wolfgang. We've only seen one wolf, which is kind of wild that there's only been one. All right, we'll come over here and let's see. Let's see if we have any friends live that we can go say hello to. Who are playing Animal Crossing. We're playing Animal Crossing that we haven't been to in a little bit. Because we have some friends playing Animal Crossing, but we've been there recently. All right, so maybe we'll find a new friend. I'm glad that you've enjoyed being here, Ambixie. I'm glad that you were here and that you enjoyed it, and I'm so glad you got to hang out, do a villager hunt. I will be live again on Thursday. And we'll keep hunting for Wolfgang. And thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. Like getting all of these Treasure Island channels popping up. I don't want to raid a Treasure Island. I feel like we're getting a lot of it's either a lot of Treasure Islands or it's not in English. So what about I'm still looking. I don't know who we raided Tempe not too long ago. Who is the other one? I'll look at that one. Simplexus. Ooh, a Pokemon Island. Are they they rated you forever ago, but you haven't hung out in history much? Okay, well let's I'm good with that. Let's go over there. Let's go say hello. I think he Animal Crossing or is he villager hunting? He's got the website pinned. So maybe he's also villager hunting. All right, if you are a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message with the red hearts. If you're a subscriber, grab the red message with the raid message with the tater hearts. And we're gonna go raid and meet somebody new who's making a Pokemon Island. So that should be interesting. But thank you everybody for being here, for hanging out with me today. I hope that the rest of your day is really good, and we will be live again on Thursday continuing our hunt for Wolfgang, so fingers crossed that maybe then we can find that little rascal. But yeah, thank you for being here, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know time is definitely the most precious of things, so I appreciate you being here and giving me your time. And have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. And I will see you on Thursday. I love you all so much. Bye.
Well, time has come to wrap things up, but my heart is full. you enough for hanging out and spending time. You